And a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Harris. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move.
What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Pass to Collins. About a minute played so far here in the first. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Harden. The kick out to Brown. Back to Harden. Feeds to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And Griffin's playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home right now, dominating in the paint.
Harden against Young. Pass to Capella. Young, right side. Collins passes to Young. Drills it from outside.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harden against Young. Harden dishes to Griffin. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young passes to Collins. Kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No coverage that time.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Harden with it. He's against Young. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Harden scanning the floor. The pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Young. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Young against Harden. Young passes to Capella. Right side, Collins. And again, it's Atlanta.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Nets trail by 3. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Atlanta making some changes. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The shot's good from Irving.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Irving against Williams. Inside and stolen by Aldridge. But that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fernando. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Irving against Williams. And that one's good. Irving's got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams looking around. Here's Fernando. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Nets leading. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. Outside Williams.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Outside Irving. Now the dish to Aldridge. No one near him. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Claxton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Snell, the pass to Okongwu. Aldridge with some nice D. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. You can see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
It's Williams with the drive. Misses from short range.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Claxton. Gallinari covering. Claxton no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. And 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Round the pass to Claxton. Gallinari with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Snell, the pass to Okongwu. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harden outside. Pass to Luwawu. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. It's Harden with the drive. That one drops for him. Harden's got his second basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Young looking around. To the middle. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points so far.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Harden up top, defended by Young. Jordan kicks to Harden. It's good.
Yeah, I love watching.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Nets.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young outside. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. To the left wing. Back to Young. And there it is for him. Young's got 7 points in the game.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Here is Harden. 8 points for him. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Atlanta also making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Joe Harris. Green passes to Irving. To the wing right side. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The shot's good.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Williams. Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Irving to the paint. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Capella's got 6.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Irving passes to Claxton. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 4.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Bounce pass from Williams. Capella kicks to Williams. Back to Capella. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 4. Aldridge, the pass to Green. Back to Aldridge. It's deflected.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Intercepted. Bobbed up there for Green. Doesn't go that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And James Harden has subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Irving passes to Aldridge. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Passes it to Hunter. Okongwu with it. Harris is there. Okongwu's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Irving. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
For the lead. No good. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Brooklyn ahead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Fernando in at the 4 slot. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Harden against Williams. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and Harden with the stuff.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Williams against Harden. It's Williams with the drive. In the corner, Snell with it. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 4-point game. Griffin kicks to Harden. Back to Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan, and he makes the first.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Solomon Hill in for DeAndre Hunter. Harden outside. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
It's stolen by Capella. The kick out to Hill. Outside Collins. Outside Hill. Capella inside, guarded by Harden. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Capella. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Williams against Harden, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Young finds Snell. The pass to Capella. Again, the Hawks score.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Young with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets leading by 4. Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. He kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Young is double. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Young against Harden. Harris, right side.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Jordan. Rebound, Atlanta.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Back to Collins. Pass to Huerter. Young for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Harris looking it over. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. And we've got...
Well, the ceremony...
Thank you, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Now Capella following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Hunter, the pass to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young outside. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Collins. The 17-footer goes down.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. In the corner, Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herder off the catch.
Holiday looking for an opening. No good again that time. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young passes to Herder. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young finds Collins. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Young following the bucket by the Bucks. 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter, and it's Williams in for Young. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Giannis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Williams. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. The 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Outside Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Holiday. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Hunter. It's a 5-point game. Giannis against Gallinari. The pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Williams is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, "I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up." Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Caruth is checked in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for Williams. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And Huerter gets it to go.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Left side, Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes it from 10. Misses off the left iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Young outside. Offensive rebound. And Collins is right there. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Pass to Collins. The tray. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And that one is good. Tucker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Collins. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Young's shot is off.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Count that one. Connaughton's got his first bucket in this one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Young passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Atlanta leading by 7. And here is Okongwu. Passes to Young. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound. Connaughton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Portis finds Tucker. Over Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Williams with the ball. That's tipped and stolen by Hawks it. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Young, here we go. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. It's good. Capella's got 6.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Lets it fly from 18. Young's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. He can't get that one. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Williams against Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Kicks to Holiday. For the tie. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Williams. He gets it in there.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Now DiVincenzo. 1:11 left to play in the third.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. No good. Shot missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Hunter. And the rejection by Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. He has 6. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Williams. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams passes to Capella. And the rejection by Giannis. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. And we're... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Williams. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Okongwu in at the center. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Karuch to tie it up. And it's Connaughton missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Dishes it to Forbes. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Forbes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Williams finds Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Connaughton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Forbes. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Snell. That one misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Rodions Kurucs. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
And they get it. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. He dishes it to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks trail by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his first basket.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. A shake, the feed to Lopez. A shake by Holiday. Nobody around. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Young.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Capella. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots over Capella. Lopez inside. Money!
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And so it's the Buck. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now. are the players arriving early. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Young against Simmons. And it's sent back by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Young up top, the feed to Capella. Knocked away. To the inside. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Young against Simmons. Howard, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Young against Simmons. And Young, here we go. And finished off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
That shot, no good. Herter passes to Young. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually counter.
And Simmons gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Young taking his time here. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Maxey passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Over Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. And Tony Snell subbed in for Hunter. Williams kicks to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu's shot is good.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside, Scott. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hands it from downtown.
And they're off offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Williams for three. Okongwu, the shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. To the paint. Here's Korkmaz. Okongwu grabs the board.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovich is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
Here's Maxey. The pass to Milton. Makes it off the glass.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Snell dishes to Williams. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here's Maxey. Passes it to Reed. Down low, Milton. Banked in off the glass. Milton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good, Maxey.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams looking over the floor. To the right side. Snell kicks to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. White Howard's checked in for Scott. Seth Curry comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Curry with a wide open look. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Basket counts. Maxey's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Philadelphia. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Herter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I mean, and really major props to Capella for reading shot angles so well. His timing on these putback slams couldn't be any better.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Maxey. He tries for 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Collins. And here we go. Here's Capella at the tip. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 5. A nice shot by Harris.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Young outside. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Howard, that's good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young up top, guarded by Simmons. Outside Collins. Excellent D from Howard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Simmons inside. He started by Collins, the offensive rebound, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, he's a supreme competitor. Simmons, he creates second chance opportunities with his hustle.
Young outside. Basket good. And so it's the Philadelphia 7.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. The big fella. And that should do it with the second half about.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Clock at 6. Curry, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 12. Harris inside. Gallinari on him. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Williams knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 7.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D could afford to give him.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how assured he is.
Williams finds Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Curry.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Maxey passes to Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
The kick out to Williams. Swiped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Gallinari's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Maxey passes to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 10. Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. 1:52 left to play in the third. Not going to go that time. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the shot goes in. Williams got 6. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
29 seconds left in the third. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Okongwu's shot is good. 23 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. Now Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's stolen by Green. Oh! Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow. He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Feeds to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
We won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Simmons with it. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Here's Simmons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Okongwu grabs the board.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Hunter. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw good, Curry. And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott comes in for Reed. And Harris subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young outside. Okongwu, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. Scott inside. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Herter passes to Okongwu. Missed inside. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Oh, look, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Here is Williams. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. Williams against Simmons.
To the inside, Scott. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Outside, Williams. No good from outside.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 14. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Curry dishes to Green. It's Scott on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shoots it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the 76ers lead by 14. And here is Williams. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. From deep. Offensive rebound, and Howard with the second chance points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Young with no one around, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like play date.
Well, Kevin, and
Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Here's Herter, Young, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Young inside, covered by Irving. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Outside Irving. Outside Jordan. And the pass to Brown. There's the dish to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now, here's Hunter. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Young looking around. Down low. Capella dishes to Hunter. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the chart.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Irving against Young. Irving up top over Young. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Irving against Young. Basket counts.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Irving following the basket by Trae Young. And it's Harris off the drive. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. 3-pointers. Snell, Brooklyn with the rebound. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. That's tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Bogdanovich wide open. They get the rebound. This one for 3. The shot, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris kicks to Aldridge. The three from Harden. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Now Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Harris passes to Harden. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Harden. Kicks to Aldridge. Back to Harden. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Here's Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. Williams dishes to Okongwu. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Up again, and staying with the play, Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
Snell finds Capella. Outside Williams. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Here's Williams. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket tonight.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Capella. The kick out to Williams. Misses the 3. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the left side wing. Aldridge dishes to Irving. Over in the corner, Brown passes it to Aldridge. 4 on the clock. Irving misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Williams. Brown finds Irving. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young drives in. The 10-footer. Tips it. Young on the follow. Young's got 6 points.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
1:29 left in the second quarter.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Herter passes to Hunter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Nets with the lead. And on the way from Irving for three. The rebound by Young. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
That one good for 2.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now here is Irving. He's got 8. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And a close game so far through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now here's Irving. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Young against Irving. And Young, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here is Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The Hawks trail by 3. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Out to the right wing. Kicks it to Hunter. 3-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Young against Irving. Young inside. And it's blocked by Jordan. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Round kicks to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by Capella.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Hunter dishes to Capella. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Irving looking for an opening. To the paint. On the wing, Irving. Young with the steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And that one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. Here's Jordan. That's short off the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Irving, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Young with the ball. He's got 13. There's the pass to Herter. For 3. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harris kicks to Griffin. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin finds Harris. On the wing, Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Irving. And stolen by Jordan. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Griffin. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. A 2-point game on the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Aldridge out there with Luwawu. And it's Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Molinari passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Harden. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Harden, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Okongwu. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shakes them. Snell, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Claxton. Williams with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Snell. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, how about the instincts right there by Lou Williams? Not known as a defender, but picks the pocket there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Aldridge, and it's denied. Now Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So both teams making some changes here. Now, here is Young. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Harden outside. And the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Here's Aldridge after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Irving. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
The Hawks leading by 4. 1:11 left in the game. Young against Irving. Young inside. Capella shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Jordan, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Moving against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Capella, and Young kicks to Collins. They get it back. Back to Young. From outside the arc. Shot by Collins, no good. Harden dishes to Harris. The 3. Money!
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Young. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on and a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Caruth in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. And it's Young in at the 1. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Capella hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. We play just over a minute here in the first. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the inside. And finish off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Holiday up top. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Misses in close.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Herter passes to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Five to shoot. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Giannis throws it down.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
It's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Lopez. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Lopez very aware of the time on the shot clock there. Great job to get a shot off.
Young pass to Bogdanovic. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Now the pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Collins finds Young. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the left wing. Back to Capella from about 16. It's hauled in by Giannis. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday attacking. Good work there as it goes.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Scoring We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. Williams passes to Okongwu. 2 points. That one goes.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Here's Forbes. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Now Williams. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Portis kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Portis. Yes, that goes in. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Okongwu, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Portis. Passes it to Connaughton. Middleton looking it over. There's the three. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From deep, Alinari. Kept alive by Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Hawks leading by 7. 1:07 left here in the second. Young outside. He feeds it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Middleton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count it. Good.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Here's Young following the basket by Chris Middleton. Young pass to Herter. And there's the feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Giannis inside. Gallinari covering.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Giannis. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Stolen by Holiday.
Hey, he's got the full toolkit.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 5. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Clint Capella has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. 4 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And it's Caruch missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That's going to send Dante DiVincenzo to the line. That one on Collins. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Caruch. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now here's Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. It's good, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Drew Holiday.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The kick out to Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. No good that time. Nice D from Williams. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. Great D that time from Portis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Williams. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Hill in for Bogdanovich. And Hill throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
Here is Forbes. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. For the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
It's back to Hill. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Hunter. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Forbes. And he makes good on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Portis with it. And good that time. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Williams attacking. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Caruge in at the small 4. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Collins subbed in for Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 6. Hill passes to Young. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
Giannis with it. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Young looking around. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Giannis. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Young, Lopez with the block. They recover it. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Now here is Holiday. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday against Young. Lob pass to Capella.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here is Young. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hill left side. He dishes it to Capella. It's back to Hill. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here's Giannis. Holiday surveying the floor. It's stolen by Capella. 4th quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Young. From deep. Karuch grabs the board. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton finds Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Here's Young, following the basket by Giannis. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10, and he nails the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's Williams with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. And it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks on D. The drive by Simmons. Young with the steal.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Simmons against Young. They grab their own miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Howard. On the wing, Green. Simmons against Young. And they double up Simmons. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. And stolen by Howard. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Now, here is Young.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And it's Simmons penetrating. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Launches it. Rebound, Atlanta. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
Young outside. Outside Collins. Pass to Hunter. From in close. The kick out to Young. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Capella. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris inside. He's guarded by Collins. Count it.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
1:09 left to play in the first. The pass to Capella and stolen by Howard. Left side Curry. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And that ties it up.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Young up top. Guarded by Simmons. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Curry, and Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Goes up and slam dunk by Harris.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. Tries from 10. No good that time.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Tie game in Atlanta. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
We've got Bogdan, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Reedy's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Inside, here's Milton. He gets it in there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Snell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. to the inside. It's blocked, and he recovers it. A second chance effort. The shot by Okongwu, no good. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. But he stays with it. Now, here's Maxey. There's the feed to Reed. So they take the lead. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
It's Williams with the drive. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And stolen by Scott. Harris with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Milton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. That one drops for him.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Korkmaz, no good.
Yeah, man, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
So the wing on the left. Milton with it. Gallinari on him. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 6.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And Bogdanovic coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Okongwu grabs the board. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Korkmaz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Scott. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And a deep three from Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Seconds left. That one's not going to go. And so it's Philadelphia.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that's going to do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And Philadelphia has possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the 76ers, Reed out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point. Simmons against Young. Capella kicks to Young. Another miss by Young. The 76ers leading by 11. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young dishes to Capella. Young drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his second bucket.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Curry kicks to Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young passes to Capella, and so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Simmons with it. Outside Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Young with no one around. Misses the three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Passes to Reed. Inside. From 6 feet. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Count that one. Young's got 6 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Simmons on the wing. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's Maxey. 5 on the clock and stolen by Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Scott. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Pass to Maxey. Shoots. They get it again. Here's Reed. It's blocked. The Hawks trail by 12. Now Williams. And that one, good.
And that isn't easy, folks. But Williams has an ability to stay in control even under duress.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. And here's Milton. Sinks the triple. Milton's got 11 points. Outside Williams. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that made... And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. To the paint, here's Harris. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. Gallinari wide open. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Young for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Now, here's Maxey. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Jacks up a 3. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. Harris dishes to Green. Outside, Simmons. Great positioning on the putback.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Keeps it alive, and Collins is right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Collins. At the elbow, it's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
Young fires away from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Simmons, and that one good. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Harris inside, working on Collins. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris against Collins. That's good from Howard on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. Young looking it over. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 11 in the second half.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Howard.
Well, he had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Simmons can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Gallinari from deep. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And finish off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Simmons' shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.